Do you know why I'd rather run an email-based marketing business, than any other type of business? Well, rather than, using Shopify, rather than, selling on Amazon, rather than building funnels, rather than even creating products, rather than even software, rather than social media marketing, rather than, building an agency, rather than running ads on Facebook, rather, to a group, creating a Facebook group, rather than even posting on social media all day long, hoping for sales to come in, because I don't have to have employees. I don't have to have overhead. I do not have to even create content. And most of all, because I don't even have to spend money on ads day in and day out to keep up sales coming in. And in fact, it costs me virtually nothing to send emails. All I do every day is I come into the office and I send an email. That's it. That is it. And then within minutes, I generate sales. Sales like these. See that's $4,528. In a day, that's $5,000, $13 in a day. That's over $10,000 in a day. That's over $64,000 in a month. And here's another one, over $42,000 in a month. Now, just from one account that I barely even use. And the list goes on and on and on. I got tons of different accounts. Hi, my name is Matt Bacek, and for the last 24 years, I have been one of the biggest underground marketers in the world. In fact, that you probably never heard of, or maybe you have heard of me, but here's the thing. I have helped guys like Russell Brunson, like Ryan Deiss, before they were as well known as they are today. In fact, I have won trophies, Marketer of the Year. I won it in 2010. I won one in 2019. And I've even been interviewed on national television, about making money online. In fact, it was one of the most run episodes of all time that they had. And I've been asked to speak all over the world to places like Singapore, places like Ireland, Australia, Thailand, Israel, London, Poland, and many more. But what's most important of all is I've been making millions of dollars a year just by sending emails since 2003. And in fact, I've sent well over 1 billion emails in the last 18 years. And at last count, I've done well over 8,000 email split test rounds, and my email list are growing by up to 10,978 new subscribers a day. On top of that, my first book, The Ultimate Lead Generation Plan, well, it became a #1 best-selling book in just a few short hours by just people sending emails. And look, I've had a huge office before. I've had, hundreds of employees. I've had my own private airplane. I even had my own pilot flying me around to different events. But, what I really had was a lot of headaches, a lot of overhead, a lot of stress. And so one day, 8 years ago, what I did was I decided to hire a top-tier accountant to help me figure out what was the most profitable area of my businesses. And in fact, out of everything that we were doing, email was the most profitable thing by a mile. And I say that, I say enough is enough. I closed the doors and basically I kept my email list. And that's it. Everything. And I realized out of everything that I was doing, that we were doing in the company, email was the most consistent driving our profits. So I closed up everything and I kept the one thing was my email list. And I kept the most profitable asset that we had. The one thing that put real money in our pocket, year after year, year after year, and everything else, I let everything else go. I was instantly created my own freedom business. And in fact, right now, I work a few hours a day. Most of our work is sending emails, and that's it.